Well, good morning, family. It is Freedom Point Friday. And if you do not know what I mean about Freedom Point Friday, you better ask somebody. Well, you come down into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call where you will hear things that will move you from fact to faith to action. We have had a phenomenal call this week. Every day this weekend we have heard something that has moved us from fact to faith to action, something that has enlightened us, something that has given us ideas, something that's making our dreams come reality. We have gotten our guests. This is the TTPs. We've gotten to the call. Keep your guests and your friends and your team plugged into what's happening in TFF Network because it is happening fast and you don't want to miss it. I would suggest that you stay tuned in to the calls that we provide every day, Monday through Friday. You need to know everything that is happening and unfolding in TFF Network. And if you do miss the call, please be reminded that Terry Whitener, bless his soul, records these calls every day, and he posts them on so many different Facebook pages. There's just no way in the world you should miss what is happening, what is being announced, what is being shared on these calls. Well, welcome to the call. This is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, along with my business partner, one-star DCQ qualifier, Pastor Del Wafer, and the line is open. What is your name, and where are you calling in from?
Robert Smith, D.C. in the house.
Hey, Robert. How's it going this morning, sir?
Oh, spraytastic this morning. Spraytastic.
Yeah. You on your lawn were looking awful sharp last night.
Oh, we just warming up.
Well, welcome to the call. With the family, keep it coming. Introduce yourself.
Ricky Soto, Louisville, Kentucky.
Whoa, Ricky Soto. How are you this morning, lady?
Oh, doing great. On my way to Columbus, Ohio to do their first party.
Oh, my goodness. Is that with Denise Moore?
Yes, Denise Moore and Toya Haskins. The lady's been posting all those pictures of all the weight loss she has, so we're pretty excited.
Wow, my goodness, that is going to be one excellent TCC. Wow. Why don't you give information on that, Vicky? Because if you guys get in Ohio or nearby, I'm telling you, there's going to be some powerful leaders in the house. Vicky, why don't you give the information for that?
You need the address?
Yes, let them know where it's going to be held. Give them a contact number where they can reach you to get the information.
And they can call me at 502-387-1423. And if for some reason I'm out of zone, just leave a message. That just means I'm in a dead zone on the highway.
Okay. All right, Vicky, that sounds great. If you get a chance, if you can call back in the 6 call, maybe at the end of the call we can have you give the address and location and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, family, keep it coming. With us this morning. Introduce yourself. Good morning.
John Joseph, Emeryville, California.
I heard John Joseph from California. How are you, sir?
I am doing marvelous.
Just loaded up in California, huh?
Yes.
Well, welcome to the
TTPs
call.
everywhere.
Okay, that's how it's got to be. We have to take massive action. Taking things every day, everywhere. We must. Who else is with us this morning? Go right ahead and introduce yourself.
Good morning,
Marshall, Cincinnati.
Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the call.
Good morning, Pastor Denise. This is Mary Wilson in Maryland, Fort Washington.
Hi, Mary. How are you?
Great. Thank you.
Well, it's good to have you here this morning.
Thank you.
Well,
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
welcome, family. It is Freedom Point Friday, and we know what Freedom Point Friday is, right? That's, you look in your back office and see all these wonderful points that are building up, and it's just leading to a pathway of freedom, family, a pathway of freedom. And why is that? Because you're taking massive action, and you're sharing with the world what we're doing here in Team Effort Network. And people need to know, my goodness, I think any and everyone needs to be on our vitamin sprays. My daughter did a beautiful job coming to our TTP lesson. My 12-year-old daughter shared her testimony in regard to the vitamin sprays, and it's just so precious and wonderful when your children can get up and say what the vitamin sprays are doing for them. I'm going to try to get her to do a little video and post it so that you can see how our children are benefiting from taking our vitamin sprays. So she shared her testimony how she had eczema really bad. She would get a breakout in the summertime, and she would get a really bad breakout when the weather changed to cold. I mean, it was just an ugly little rash that would get on her arms and the neck. And she came down and she shared how she hasn't had that pump, so she's been taking the vitamin D and the Super 10 and the D Boost. Those are the ones that she takes. And she also shared how she used to get these little headaches, and she hasn't had any headaches since she's been taking the vitamin sprays. And then she shared how she had a little nose congestion at one time and couldn't get her nose unclogged and had difficulty at night trying to sleep. And then we just took some cell energy and gave her a couple of squirts, and it cleared it right up. So it was just a joy to stand there and watch her stand in front of a crowd of people and share what the vitamin sprays are doing for her. I tell you, it's beautiful. I'm going to bring on my business partner right here, Pastor Dale Wafer. Are you there, sir?
I'm here. What's up? What's going on? What's going on?
What is going on with you? So we had a wonderful TTP last night, didn't we?
Oh, man. Powerful TTP. New sign-ups. It's always good to see new blood coming in the system. And having these systems, you're having people that are launching their own TTPs for the first time. So, you have Sabrina Fields this weekend. She's doing the Blitz Saturday. I think she's doing like 3 or 4 TTPs all in one Saturday. So, it's good. It's good. You got a lot of things going on, man. It's a lot of activity that's happening, and people are really, really getting inspired to keep on building their business and keep on putting this brand out here. This brand is what we represent. A brand that says, listen, you have the opportunity to take back your health and to take back your wealth, to have a transfer of finances, not only for you, but for your family, for generations to come. When you're positioned with the right company at the right time that has a fantastic product, it's amazing. I've looked at other sprays, and I've looked at other companies that are kind of doing something similar, and what I'm finding is that, the quality of some of the other stuff that's out there does not compare to what we have. And although, not to put down any other company, all those, those companies can have much success with the brand that they have. When you have confidence in the product that we have, because we know that this product is working on people, because people all over the nation and around the world are now talking about what it's doing. We're going to hear today about what the product is doing. So, be confident in knowing that the product, the brand that you represent, Team Effort Network, is quality, and it is going to produce results in the people's lives that you want to help. So I'm excited about just continual getting this information out to people so we can get ready for February. Our 1-year anniversary is which is going to be off the chain. And I know, a lot of people was asking me yesterday, we got to get this, we got to get the date, we got to get the date. We got to fly so far, and it costs so much money. We need the date, And we're working on it. Trust me, we're working on it. I'm going to get back with Rob and see if we got a date lined up. So we're hoping to have the date for you by the end of the week. But we know it's a long trip and costs a lot of money for us to get there. So we're really working on them pushing to get us a date, at least get us a date for the event. So we're looking forward to that event. It's going to be fantastic.
Yes, we are excited about getting our tickets and getting into Las Vegas. And I know everybody is at the computer ready to make their reservation. So we do get that date, and especially we will have it by the weekend. Well, I'm excited about our speaker for today. I tell you, this gentleman right here, when you watch him do a presentation, it blows you away. It just blows you away. He's such a man of character. He's a man of God, first of all, but he's a powerful man of character as well, and integrity. He's a Six Sigma certified. I don't know if you know what that means, but look that up. Six Sigma certified. He was the Marketer of the Year 4 years straight for Wyndham Resorts. 4 years straight Marketer of the Year, and that was out of a total of 40,000 other marketers. That's saying volume about this guy. He's a Marketer of the Year out of 40,000 marketers for Wyndham Resort. He grossed over $42 million for Wyndham Resort. I love the quality of people that are coming into Team Effort Network, but not only does he have these wonderful accolades, he's a passionate person. He's a very loving husband to his beautiful wife, Ashley. He's a very beautiful father, and he has an outstanding mother that is a powerful lady, and he brings all of his skills and all of his passion and his love and desire to Team Effort Network and also to his team, Innovation. I am so excited to hear from this young man today and what he's going to share with you. So let us welcome to the call Mr. Eric Gales. Are you there, sir?
I am here, Pastor Denise. Thank you so much for that introduction. Wow, amazing.
Well, sir, sir, you deserve every bit of it. I believe the word is to give honor where honor is due, and I say give honor, and I believe that very strongly. You've done some great things. You came in the door running. You start building a team right away. And one thing I love about what you've done for your team, and we in our presentation, we always talk about the power of two. You bring in your two, and then you make sure everybody else brings in their two, and you do it for 1 year straight. And at the end of that year, I tell you, it's going to be a happy, happy, happy monthly paycheck. But you've made sure everyone in your organization, you're really seeing to that everyone has become a team builder and heading towards directorship. And I know that that's the skills and the knowledge that you have brought in with you. So what I want to do, Eric, I want to get out the way and let you open up your heart only way that you know how. So just share with us who you are, how you got into the business, why Sin, what is it about these sprays, and where are you going with Team Effort Network?
Well, first and foremost, I do want to say, I absolutely love Team Effort Network and the vitamin sprays. It's not just something that I'm doing because, I've seen the numbers and the compensation plan. It's because I really believe in this amazing movement and what it can be. The dreams I have for Team Effort Network, the dreams that I have for Innovation, the dreams that I have for everyone that's in this business is just absolutely amazing, and that's the one thing that I will touch on. This business has given me the opportunity to really dream again, to really, believe that I can carry out those missions that, I want to carry out, but also that I can carry out the missions that God has placed, before me as well. Obviously, we know at the end of the day, you have to have people around you that believe as well. Even our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ had his disciples. Everybody needs the team of people to carry out that vision or that mission. And that's what Team Effort Network allows us to do, to lock arms with people with like minds to say enough is enough. With the pills and the poisons and all the, the trial drugs that's out here that's slaying. Over 100,000 people are losing their lives to prescription medicine. People's mothers, grandparents, fathers, sisters. These are people who have people that absolutely love them, and there's no reason why clinical drugs should be wiping out, numbers like that from this earth. And so when you think about what we have in our hand, what we have is we have hope for people in our hand in the form of a 28 milliliter spray. What we have in our hand is we have the ability to give somebody a dream again and say, you know what, you can do those things. You can financially support yourself without needing to go and trade time for money. You don't have to go to corporate America where dreams go to die. You can actually have a life mission and a life statement and not just a mission statement for a company. You can have a mission statement for your own life. You can take that all back through Team Effort Network, and you can lock arms with the other dreamers that want to lock arms with you, and you guys can go forward and make this whatever you want it to be. The sky's the limit. There's already over 40% of our country that can't even swallow pills. We have over 300 million people in our country. That means 40%. That's 125 million people, guys, that need a better alternative, a better method of delivery. And that's what we have in our hand. All right? It's about how fast we get out here and expose our loved ones, our friends, our family, our community, our country, this world to what we actually have. This is changing people's lives, and we've seen it, heard it. You guys do this amazing 11 o'clock call where people get an opportunity to share their testimony. You have a wonderful Thursday meeting where people get to share their testimony. I hear these amazing things going on all over the country, all right? What we need to do is take it up a notch, all right? Take it up a notch. I will tell you guys, for me, I'm so passionate about this business. I'm so passionate because of the fact that the spray came in and changed my life. It truly did. Because when the executive founder, Jesse Bowden, put that tube of spray in my hand, at that moment in my life, I was going through illnesses myself in the form of having seizures. And I don't know if anyone has experienced a seizure. I pray that you have not and that you never will. But seizures are very scary because for all the moments that happen after the seizure, you don't remember. I remember being behind the wheel on the way to the gym. And the next memory that I have, I'm in the back of an ambulance. And that moment for me was huge because I was driving. And so I thought, well, what if I had made it just maybe 200 yards ahead, and I was in the middle of Route 29, which is a very busy, area. What if I was just rolling through and I had a seizure and someone, just crashed into my car and I was gone? And it could have easily happened. I didn't have to wake up. God didn't have to give me his grace to allow me to just roll into another car, while actually going very, very slow. It was all his grace and his mercy, but it could have been another way. And so for me, when I was able to come off of those pills I was taking, when I was able to put down the Monster Energy drink that I was taking in and pick up that tube of spray to give me natural energy, I wasn't killing myself and poisoning my body with caffeine and, synthetic chemicals that they put inside of these energy drinks, And so for me, it hit home because it gave me, like I say, the natural energy that I needed, all right, to be able to be a father and to be a husband and to be a dreamer and to be a servant of God and all these other many things that, incorporated in my day and in my life. It gave me that. And so for me, I was passionate coming out of the gate because I knew that there were so many other people that, had busy schedules and played many, many roles just like myself. And we all need, that extra boost from time to time. It's nothing wrong with getting energy. It's about where you get it from. And so I said, well, wow, how many people can actually benefit from this? And then I got into the business, because I realized that, it was just off of the B boost. I said, this product can help so many people. But then when I came to realize the company's mission, and when I met Mel and Amy Gill, and, when I locked arms with you, Pastor Denise, and when I heard Pastor Dale and seeing him do his presentation, and when I heard Paul Jackson, and I heard all these passionate people, when I seen Jesse's just determination, when I seen this, I said, you know what? It's more than just the sprays. This is a movement that we all are on a great mission, and we have the opportunity to truly change this world, to truly say, you know what? There is a better way, guys, but it's going to take a strong voice. I was sharing with someone yesterday, there was a time in our country where, entrepreneurship was the way of the world. It wasn't so many people that, clocked in and clocked out 9 to 5. And it's because of the fact that America was built on entrepreneurship. But at some point in time in our country, we got to the place, especially during the industrial time, where people traded in their dreams to go build buildings for, all these humongous titan companies and corporations. And it's time for us to take that back, to take that spirit of entrepreneurship back, to take back to not depend on our government to feed our children and, and all these other things, but for us to actually take that back, for us not just to say, okay, doctor, you prescribe this medicine, so I'm going to take it. It's time for us to educate ourselves. Education is a click of a few buttons away from you. But the issue is that, we've gotten to a place, a complacent place as a country where we allow other people to make decisions over our lives. And it's time for us to take that back. Nobody, no government, no principality, nobody has any right to make a decision over your life unless you turn it over to them. With Team Effort Network, what we are doing is we're telling people you can actually make a decision for yourself to say, no, doctor, I'm deciding to actually not take your trial drug. I'm going to actually use my vitamin sprays and let the body do what the body does best, which is self-heal. And that's what we're promoting here, you know. So I'm just so ecstatic about the future of Team Effort Network. I'm so excited for everyone who is a brand ambassador, as Pastor Dell was saying, you know, of Team Effort Network. I'm so excited about Team to Innovation in this area, and just the whole movement of, you know, in and of itself. And I feel privileged and blessed that I'm a part of it. You know, when you guys came, you know, from like Don Joseph come and all the team came from California, you know, I was so impressed with, you know, the speeches that I heard on stage, and to hear that passion, and you realize, man, there are some amazing people out here that are already a part of Team Effort Network, man. The sky's the limit, man. The future is so bright just because of the brand ambassadors that are already a part of this company. And think about the ones that are coming in, you know, every single day. I mean, you know, this is a strong, amazing movement that nobody can stop at this point.
You know, Eric, you shared with me one time that how, you know, when people are building a business, that they have a couple options. You can either wait for somebody to build it for you. You just show a person how to do it. Because if you show them how to do it, then they're free to know, you know, how to live their life. Can you just share with it? Remember, you said that people, you know, people can expect you to give you people to become an executive, or you can show people how to do it. And the difference in what that person will accomplish if you just teach them how to do what they're capable of doing.
Well, one of the things that I always talk about, even before my time in Team Effort Network, is formula. If you talk to anybody in my life, they're always going to tell you Eric is passionate about formulas. You know, formulas are big for me because I realize that there's so many people that live a life of dependency right now that if they had the formula, you know, they would be able to embark on their own missions and their own goals without, you know, having to lean on anybody or ask, you know, for handouts. You know, everybody in Team Effort Network, the most important thing in your career right now is the formula, the know-how to repeat it over and over and over again. You know, someone can give you the substance, like people that hit the lottery. They get a lot of money all at one time, but they don't have the formula of success of being a good steward and a manager of money. And so they find themselves returning back to zero one day, you know, because they don't have the formula. The formula is more important than the actual substance that comes from the formula. A lot of people want to skip by the actual formula and just get the thing. You know, they don't want to actually go into the gym and work hard. They want to just starve themselves or just get skinny, you know. But there's a formula into how to be strong in your body. There's a formula in how to raise your kids. There's a formula in how to be a man of God. There's a formula in how to actually, you know, be a good student. There's a formula for everything that we endeavor in life. And there's also a formula of how to build a business in Team Effort Network. And that's the thing that I try to focus on more than anything. What is the formula? What is the way? What is the way that can be consistently duplicated over and over and over again so that anybody who wants to be a 1-star can be a 1-star. Anybody who wants to be a 10-star can be a 10-star. So that anybody who wants to be car qualified or DCQ, so that anybody who wants to build a massive organization can do so because of a tried and true formula that's been proven and done in the same way that Mel said the compensation plan was. The compensation has already been proven. The compensation has already got a formula to it, and that's the reason why you and I are able to reap the benefits of the compensation plan, because he already understood and understands that the formula works. The compensation plan is a formula in and of itself. So everything that we do in Team Effort Network, I'm going to tell you, the most successful person in this business is going to be the person who actually understands the formulas. Those are the people who are going to be amazing in Team Effort Network and build networks of thousands and thousands and thousands of people, because they're not just going to give you a $400 opportunity. What they're going to do is they're going to equip you with the knowledge and the wisdom and the formula to actually repeat their success. And I believe in all my heart that the best helper, the person who actually is able to assist their people and be a servant. You know, at the end of the day, as in network marketing, we're in a servitude, you know, state of mind. Our lifestyle is servitude, you know, and the person who actually services their downline the most is the person who's going to win with 10.
That's true. That's true. So the greatest among us all is the service. And Eric, you are teaching this. You are living by. I mean, you really are a living example of what you teach. And we see this in your team. Because each one of your team members, they're motivated, they equip, they have the knowledge of the business, they share their testimonies, they're sharing their stories, and they're building their team. And you're doing an awesome job. Now I want you to share right quick. You were doing a presentation Monday before the last in Tysons, Virginia at the spa. First, please tell them about the spa and the lady that you have on board there and how we saw our vitamin spray sitting on the shelf in the spa in Tysons Corner, Virginia. And the lady that walked in for an appointment an hour early, just share how this woman saw very quickly what 10 was all about and was ready to take massive action that short time that she sat there and watched the presentation.
You know, that was such a divine order by God, because I went there originally just for a colonic procedure, which I'll touch on in just a second. But, you know, while there, I realized that, you know what, I'm going after, you know, and talking to people in my family and in my network. And I said, but what if somebody like a person who runs an entire spa, CEO of a spa, you know, what if they actually caught the vision? I didn't have my tools. I didn't have a flip book. I didn't have a presentation. All I had was my passion. That's it. And after my procedure was done, you know, my colonic, I talked to her about it. And I told her, you know, what we were doing. And I said, you know, I would like to come back up with my wife. You know, that's my business partner. I do everything with her. And so I said, I would like to come back up with my wife and, you know, we can share more with you. And so I dropped that seed on her. I built the curiosity just through my passion alone, you know. And, you know, we went back up there, Ashley and I. And when we went up there, you know, we still didn't go up there with all of the tools, because I said, you know what? Your passion and your testimony is enough. And so Ashley shared her story. You know, I re-emphasized my story. And she said, I'm on board right away. She bought a 5-pack from us. She joined Team Effort Network right away, you know, and that was without seeing any presentation, without seeing all of the details. It wasn't all put together. It wasn't, you know, the perfect way, you know, but she still caught the vision. And that showed me, that matured me even more in this business, because I realized that when you give your testimony and when you share your passion and your exhilaration for this business and for these sprays, all right, people will lock arms with you just because you're enthusiastic. They'll say, you know what, whatever it is all right, that you're doing, I want to be a part of that. You got to believe and know that. It doesn't have to be all put together with projection screens. I mean, these things are nice. These things are nice, but they're not the bread and butter. The bread and butter behind our business, the meat and potatoes of this business, are these amazing testimonies and your exuberation about the business. No one can deny excitement. When someone sees you pumped up about something, they're going to turn around and see, because people are drawn to excitement and energy. So you got to remember to get out here and be excited, you know. But when we went back up there on Monday, and you know, some of the team members were there and you were there, Pastor Denise, we were able to give her a formal presentation with projection screen and all of the tools that we usually do in a tasting party. And when she seen it, you know, she was just blown away, and she was chiming in on amazing things. I'll tell you guys, 10 family on the line, one of the things she shared with us is that during this colonic procedure, the colonic cleans out, you know, the colon and everything through water pressure. And she says after the colonic is over, she looks down and sees the debris and the aftermath of everything that's come out of the colon, and she's able to identify peels inside of the colon, all right, that actually came out of the colon. So she looks down and she sees, she said the peels are so identifiable that she's able to tell people exactly what peel they took. So I mean, these pills are not being absorbed at all sometimes. I mean, I'm still intact pills to where they're recognizable to be able to see them come out the body and say, you took this particular pill. That right there blew our minds, you know, because we didn't know it was to that extent. You know, some of the time we're giving these pills more credit than they deserve by saying they're 20 to 25% absorbent. Some of them aren't even that. They're just sitting in the body. And that was just amazing. And then she had a surprise guest come in from Dubai, and you know, it was just amazing. You know what was going on, and this lady's husband is on television in Dubai, and you know she's a movie director. I mean, it was just divine order, and she was able to catch the vision. And it just so happened we had just recently opened up in Dubai. I mean, God is really blessing this movement, guys. And what I would encourage you to do is, before anything, you glorify God. The sprays are amazing, but the sprays aren't to be glorified over our Lord and Savior. Glorify God, lift his name up, and let him lead and guide you and be your ultimate business partner, and you will succeed, guys.
Wow. Woo, boy. Thank you, Eric. And that's this lady, I don't know if you heard it, but this lady who has this huge spa, she signed up with the business and was on board. And it was displaying out sprays at her business way before she saw the presentation. She went by Eric's testimony, and she went by Ashley's testimony, and that was enough for her. She was in. So do you need a presentation? Do you need a PowerPoint? Do you need a pamphlet or a booklet to share what we're doing at 10? No, you do not. All you need is your story and your passion and your excitement and your enthusiasm, and people are with it. They're with it. Eric, man, thank you so much. I'm going to bring in Pastor Dale. I know you probably have a couple things you want to throw at you. Pastor Dale, are you there? So do you have anything for Mr. Eric Gale?
Hey, you know, Eric always does a fantastic knockout job. You know, and guys, you guys really have to take note of what Eric is telling you. You know, when you begin to become a leader in this company, you're a leader because of the level of service that you provide for your people. And Eric has done that probably better than anybody else that we've seen. Have come in and really rallied these people and really got behind supporting these people, getting his people to get to their get to executive, building according to the system, and not not trying to reinvent the wheel, but just adding some earrings and jewelry to the wheel we got. Okay, so he's really been very successful and in the Northern Virginia area, and he's doing really good with his weekly meetings as well as his promotions of going out and advertising the business. Taking a young guy like this who've made over $40-something million for Wyndham Hotels, and now he's focused on his own future and his family's future. I'm telling you, this is somebody that you definitely want to pay attention to because he's definitely a rising star in our company, and I'm glad to have him on our team. Eric, great job as always, and thank you so much for joining us on the Telcall.
Hey, thank you, Pastor Dale, man. I appreciate you always, man. Much success to you guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.
You know, Pastor Dale, at the East Coast Regional, Eric was presented the Team Players Award, and when they called Eric's name, good Lord have mercy, I don't know if you all have seen Eric, but Eric is he's like 6 foot Jordan, you know, he's really like, I don't know how much he weighs, but he's a big guy. But when they called his name, he came running, and he was like running towards Mel. I'm like, oh my God, I wonder what Mel thinks. This big guy running towards him to throw his arms around him. I know Mel just braced himself, but it was just such a joy to see that excitement, Eric, when they called today, you just jumped up and you ran towards the stage and you grabbed Mel Gill. I can only think, wow, what is Mel thinking? Is this guy going to knock me over or what? Looking like a lot.
I was just so pumped, man, because, I was excited to be on the stage with so many wonderful leaders that are already stepping out and doing amazing things. And just to be a part of it just was so exciting, because I truly do, this thing is not an individual thing. I don't glorify myself in this business. As I mentioned, it's all about how well I'm actually servicing my team. And my team is able to tell me that, thank you for all the things you do for us. Thank you. The other day I got a card on my birthday from the team. And, you were there. And, they interrupted me right in the middle of my presentation to actually sing happy birthday to me. It was so beautiful. And I'm going to tell you, it broke me down. I started crying immediately right there. The emotions was just so overwhelming because I felt the overwhelming love and support from the team and the belief in me and the fact that they know that I believe in them. And the thing that I told them all, don't quit on me and don't quit on yourself. Let's see this thing through all the way to the end. When I opened up my card and I seen it filled with, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for supporting our dreams. It solidified the team player award. It solidified everything that, I live for, which is to actually be a gift to somebody else. I didn't give myself life. Life was given to me. And I truly believe that life is a gift to be given, not to be had for self. So many times we wake up every day with the only thought on our mind is, what am I going to do for myself? But really, the child of God is supposed to be thinking about, what are you going to do for somebody else? We are servants in this world, whether we want to accept that or not. That's what our goal and our mindset has to be, is to be service and be a gift to somebody else in their day, whether that be through prayer, whether that be through financially blessing somebody, whether that be through a hug, whether that be through the word, whether that be through support, whether that be through, an amazing quote like we're going to be hearing in a few minutes, on the line from Kevin Vaughn. It's about giving.
Yeah.
Giving.
Wow.
Everything in your life has to be a gift. You are a gift. Your life was given to you as a gift. You're not able to sustain that 1 second of your life on your own because you aren't the holder of life. Every single second is the grace and mercy of the Lord, period. All right. And so the job and the goal is to actually leave an impression. I believe it was Maya Angelou said that people will forget all the things that you said and all the things that you did, but they'll never forget the way you made them feel. And the best way to penetrate past all that is when people see humanity giving. Because that's the thing that's missing from our world. It's fading away. The Mother Teresa's and the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s and the Mahatma Gandhis, these great pioneers are still being celebrated, but where are they at in our time?
I tell you, family, it makes you feel good to know that you're in a company with such beautiful, passionate people. Where else are you going to meet anyone like Eric Gales or like a Kevin Vaughn or Trey Whitener or Pastor Dale, a Selma from South Carolina, a Samantha, Donald Joseph, a Memo, a Prissy. Where are you going to meet such passionate people that's so willing to want to see you make it? Everyone that's a part of 10, they really, really sincerely want to see you make it. The only thing that's going to keep you from making it is you. You're going to be the only one that's going to do it. So it's wonderful to know that it starts with our leaders, Mel and Amy Gill. Mel and Amy Gill have a heart of gold, and this is the result of their heart and their passion. They're going out purposely to change people's lives. Their whole mission is to change people's lives for the better. What a beautiful goal. What a beautiful dream to have. If you just want to go out there and make someone's life better. So these are the people that are coming in to team up and network. There are people that are coming in that have that same passion, that same goal that Mel and Amy Gill has. Mel says all the time, don't just put anybody on your team just because you're trying to max up on the compensation plan. Team Up and Network is not even about the compensation plan. It's really about the people. It's really about the leaders. And Eric, Eric is not doing it alone. Eric has a beautiful wife that stands beside him, Ashley, and her passion is just as on fire as his. And on top of that, he has a mother whose passion is just as powerful as his. If you haven't met Pastor Teresa, you should bet it, because she is on as fire just like Ashley. And then on top of that, he has an aunt Pauline that's just as on fire as he is. So when you surround yourself with great leaders and passion and love and enthusiasm, you're going nowhere but straight to the top. So family, we are right where we're supposed to be in this age and time, doing exactly what we were called to do, changing people's lives. Eric, thank you so very much. We appreciate you, man. Love your leadership. When I come to your TCP, I don't come to present. I come to set, to learn, and to listen. And I learned.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you guys back, man. I really do mean that.
Wow. Well, we appreciate you more, sir. Well, we're going to go out to Atlanta, Georgia. So 1-star Kevin Vaughn. and he's going to bring us our quotes to take us into the weekend. Kevin Vaughn, are you there,
Wow.
sir?
Incredible, Pastor. Incredible. Awesome. How can you come behind Eric Gale, ladies and gentlemen? Wow. Wow, Pastor Lee, Pastor Dale. Eric, how you doing, my brother? Woo!
Hey, I'm excellent, man. It's so good to hear your voice, man. Looking forward to your amazing quote. Love your energy, man. Love your energy. Hey, did you see the picture of us online? It's amazing. I was like, man, look at us, man. We just look like two winners with 10, right?
I love it, man. So proud of you, man. Excited for you. I'm just learning from you, my friend. And I want to thank Pastor Dale and Pastor Denise for what they do every week. Thank you so much, pastors. You guys are awesome, amazing. It's just an honor to even know you and definitely to be a part of your business, partners with you as well in this wonderful business. Thank you, Mel and Amy, and all our leaders and folks on the team as well, all around the world. Hey, one thing I got, though, for you, Pastor, I'm going to call Eric Gale the energy guy. EG stands for energy guy now. I love it. I love it. He's the EG man now, the energy guy. I love it. I love it. Woo-hoo! Amen. Amen. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, also, too, I want to tell you, I hope this goes along with what Eric was sharing with us today, and Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale share with us. Guess what, guys? This is the lead into this. Take your proper position. This is it. Take your proper position, and guess what Eric was talking about? Take the lead and inspire others. Let me give you these quick quotes, ladies and gentlemen. These are exciting. I hope these will help you out today and take you all the way through next week as well. Our first quote comes from John Quincy Adams. He says, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. That's what Eric is, ladies and gentlemen. Him and his awesome wife and team, they are just leaders, helping people grow and grow. Our next quote of the day comes from Anonymous. It says, today, someone needs to hear you say, you can do it. Boy, I know you like that one, Eric. That's the one that Eric does. Someone needs to hear you say, you can do it, and I believe in you, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it's just that simple to move people to the next level. Here, our next quote of the day, ladies and gentlemen, comes from another Anonymous, is success isn't just about accomplishment. It's also about the how things you do in your life motivate and inspire others to do something motivating and inspiring in theirs. Isn't that wonderful, ladies and gentlemen? Eric talked about that earlier today, ladies and gentlemen. Our whole purpose is to serve. When you serve others, ladies and gentlemen, you will be served. It's automatic. Hey, our next quote comes from Conrad Hilton. He says, success seems to be connected with action. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Mel and Amy, tell us about looking for those 4 aces, ladies and gentlemen. You want to look for 4 more Eric Gales out there, 4 more Pastor Dales, 4 more Pastor Denises, ladies and gentlemen. You want to look for 4 more leaders out there, ladies and gentlemen. Successful people keep moving. That's what we're doing. Keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit, ladies and gentlemen. They keep moving forward. I love it. Hey, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, Eric, our last quote of the day also comes from the unknown. But basically, there are so many people out there who would tell you that you can't. What you've got to do is turn around and say, watch me. Back to you, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, Eric. Have a powerful day. Welcome to your future. Woo!
Love it, love it, love it. Kevin Vaughn, are we doing a TTP in Atlanta, Georgia this weekend?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am. We're actually on Tuesdays, Pastor. We got this information. We're going to do our Tuesday TTP. We're getting it maxed out on Tuesday in Kennesaw, Georgia. If you would go to winwith10.com calendar. That's winwith10, TEN/.com calendar, and look up the details or call me at 404-401-0233, 404-401-0233. Also, too, we'll be doing TTPs throughout the week on demand. We will be supporting our teams, Pastor, as ones come up. If people need help, we're going to help them that are in the metro Atlanta area or in the state of Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, wherever they're at in the area. We're going to help our team. So, yes, we'll have TTPs on Tuesday at our location in Kennesaw, Georgia. But also, too, Pastor, if anybody needs some help, we're going to help them. That's down here in the Southeast. So let us know, 404-401-0233, 404-401-0233. Back to you, Pastor. Thank you for that.
Kevin, I had a request. Are we doing? Do you have a location for the TTPs in Florida? I know you did a TTP in Florida a couple of weeks ago. Someone was asking,
yes,
would there be another TTP in Florida? And what part of Florida is that?
Yes, actually in Pensacola. Yes, we have a team starting in Pensacola. We don't have a location yet, Pastor. That's why we haven't posted it. But give me a call, ladies and gentlemen, if you need to, 404-401-0233. But we're starting that team up, getting a location down there in Pensacola, Florida, Pastor. We're working on that detail.
All right, Pensacola, Florida, family. That's where it's located. Mary, if you're listening, Pensacola, Florida. And to get information on that, call Kevin at 444-401-0233. 444-401-0233. Information on TTPs in Florida. Vicky Soto, did you make it to the call?
Can you hear me, Pastor Denise?
Oh, yes, we can. How are you, Vicky?
I'm doing great. I'm doing absolutely wonderful. And as you can tell, I'm pretty excited about the things that are going on in the mid-states right now. We're getting moving, and I'm still Pastor Dale's thunder and tell you that we have a Super Saturday going on, coming up, a big event, a big Super Saturday in Indianapolis on December 6th, and we're pulling in Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee. So we're pretty excited about that.
Wow. That's a big event, December the 6th. But you have
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. That is going to be awesome. I saw the flyer on that, Vicky. That's an awesome flyer you put out there.
I put a flyer out there. Look, I'm waiting to see that because I have a feeling Pastor Dale did. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now
hey, Pastor Denise.
Vicky has a TTP this Saturday in Ohio. You want to give that information, Vicky?
No, actually, it's tonight. It's tonight at 6 o'clock.
Oh, wow. Tonight, family. Wow, okay.
It's tonight.
Fantastic.
And here's the address. Hold on one second. I got to flip back over to it here. Okay, it's 1560 Brent. Now that's BERNTNELL Avenue in Columbus, Ohio, and that's at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Okay, tonight, family, if you have family, I guess, in Columbus, Ohio, tonight, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1560 Brentnell Avenue, BRENTNELL Avenue in Columbus, Ohio. Ooh, Kevin, were you trying to say something else?
Yeah, Pastor Nisi, I just want to get clarification. I was so excited about hearing Eric and you guys today. I want to make sure people got that phone number. My phone number, that's 404. That's 404-401-0233. 404-401-0233. Just want to make sure everybody had that number correct.
Okay, thank you. All right, 404 is the area code. Great. Well, family, you have been pumped up. You have been loaded. You have been equipped. You have your toolbox. Now, take those tools out of your toolbox and put them to action. You can do it, and you will do
Absolutely.
it. Eric, you are a spiritual giant. We appreciate you so much.
Eric.
Thank you for being on the call today, sir.
Yeah.
And family,
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Okay, family, go out there. This is your weekend. This is your weekend. Make it happen.
Get it done.
This is that executive counting bonus. The promotion is still on the table. That can happen this weekend if you take massive action. Get out there and get your 2 diamond business partners. Maybe you just need one more. Get them to executive level and get that executive founding title and a $1,000 bonus as you walk across the stage in Las Vegas, Nevada. November 2015 is going to be on. Can't wait to get there. We will do our best to get the date for that and the location as we reach out to Robert and corporate. I know that they're working very hard. Please know they're working very hard and get us the best venue. Mel and Ava are just not going to settle for anything. I'm telling you, family, they're not going to stop until they get the best because they're going to go all out. Right. They're going to go all out. So please know that it's taken this while because they're not going to settle for anything less than the best.
Yeah.
You can know that is true. That's right. Pastor Dale, you still there, sir? You got anything before we release everyone to the weekend? And we have an up-up-up TTP in Fort Washington, right? Is it long off before? Sabrina's having a TTP this weekend as well.
Yeah, Sabrina has, it's posted. It'll be posted in the Tenacious group. But she's having a Blitz TTP on Saturday. I think she has 3 or 4, all back-to-back on Saturday. So, yeah, we'll get it posted for you guys. if you guys in this area want to have drive traffic to those meetings, please don't hesitate. It's going to be a great deal. And glad to have Vicki on, and looking forward to coming to Indianapolis on December 6th. It's going to be a great Super Saturday there as well.
I'm so excited.
Oh, great leaders on the corner. We got Vicki Soto, executive founding member, my goodness, and one and two Mercedes-Benz. Is your second car going to be a Mercedes, Vicki?
You know, that's a good question, Pastor Denise, because I'm telling you, all these choices, like I said, decisions. I'm gotta go. You know, the bad news is in Louisville, there's not even a Tesla dealership, so I'm going to have to go to Ohio just to look at a Tesla.
Wow. Well, we can't wait to see what that choice is going to be. We're looking forward to that. Family, thank you guys for being here with us this week. It's been powerful. Stay plugged in, stay tuned, and do not forget about the 10-minute opportunity call. It is still there for you to get your guests. You can dial in 24 hours a day to get someone to listen. If you can't get someone to do a three-way call, that 10-minute opportunity call will get your questions answered for you. So make sure you dial into that. That's still provided 24 hours a day. Be back with us Monday, 8 a.m. p.m., 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And know this, family, you are loved and you are greatly appreciated. Go out there and make it happen. Have a blessed day on purpose. Mwah.